been in Cornwall now for 3 years, and my time's kind of coming to an end. And I mean, we get some really epic conditions down here sometimes. So I thought I'd make the most of the time I've got down here. Make a little film capturing some really good days on the water. And I haven't really been able to kind of like do something that's kind of about me and where people get to know me a little bit more. So I guess that's what this film is about. It's funny because I've been in Brighton like my whole life, and moving to Cornwall was like the first big move away, where I've been living here pretty much permanently for 3 years. So it's a big change like in life in general, but also like the windsurfing, which is pretty different down here to what I've been sort of brought up windsurfing in. And that south coast, like spots like Zion, are really nice to sail for me, even though they're not seen as like the prime locations. But I really feel comfortable in those kind of conditions. It's like brown water, onshore winds, like choppy waves. But when it's a good like windy day there, it just feels like home.
It's been a golden year was your inspo for windsurfing, like growing up?
That'd be good.
Compared to now.
The first DVD I got, well, the first two DVDs I got were, I think Minds Wide Open and the Fanatic, what are they called, like the Fanatic Addicted to Ride DVDs, and they both had Victor Fernandez in it. He was like, maybe he just won the world title at the time, so he was like the guy that I was kind of like, yeah, he was one of my first idols, I guess. And alongside that was probably Nick Baker, and obviously he learnt in the same lagoon as I did, and then learned in Shoreham. So like having someone who kind of was able to go from where I learnt to sailing in Maui and like winning events was kind of like someone I looked up to. In the last back in the last few years, probably someone like Adam Lewis was a pretty big inspiration again, coming from the UK and doing really well on the world tour. I guess like a lot of people would say, like when they're growing up they were watching Philip Costa and how he did all the like tricks and flips and stuff, and I think I've always been a little bit more focused towards like more the wavy guys, like people like Nick and Adam and like Jager as well, who they do like the tricks but their focus is more on like just really powerful riding, which is definitely something I try to copy.
Oh mama, life is tiring, working hard and working hard. When did it all stop being a dream? Oh sister, life is crazy, they don't know what they say. And please don't take the meanest things to heart. Oh, definitely my best friend, we'll do everything together. Please don't let yourself in a ride. Oh, Sierra, life is wild, bad decisions make her feelings. Awful things must come to an end. Why, oh, heartache. Why,
Yeah, when I just started getting into the windsurfing, it was quite an exciting time for videos, I think, because we were just coming out the kind of DVD era. So there was a couple, basically the last kind of windsurfing films that came on DVD, which are obviously like pretty like proper productions, and they're filmed really well, you know, good music and like amazing locations and riders and action and everything. And then it kind of moved on to that kind of like early YouTube era. God, I can't remember what edits, but just like edits, like riders would put edits out like once every 3 months or something, and you get so excited for that edit. And then I feel like now it's kind of going downhill with like Insta and like TikTok. There's so much content out there and your brain is just like consuming all of it, and at the end of the day it's all just becomes like flat, you don't have any emotion towards it anymore. It's like you need, like I know there's a few windsurfers that like they're actually not very good on social media. Like they'll post something like once every like 2 or 3 months, but it's actually like more special when they post. You're like, fuck, they've posted, and it's actually, it makes you excited. Yeah, so this is the third year gaff. It's not really a typical student house, but it's pretty cool, and the garden's really sick, although you haven't really been able to use it because it's been like raining all winter. Yeah, this is Jessica. I've had her for like 3 years now, I think. Just before coming to Falmouth, bought this beast, and it's been pretty good to me. Yeah, so this is a little dent to the beauty. That was kind of learning to drive in Cornwall in first year. Yeah, the roads are quite narrow, so got away with that one just about. The Brighton flag. This flag has gone everywhere I've been, I think. Every like holiday I go to, like in the Canaries and stuff, I'd like always put it on my like door or something somehow. And it's just like a little thing of home, which is pretty cool to have. I think from like the very first kind of when I just started off windsurfing, I remember I was like making videos then. I mean, I did like one when I was on holiday in Greece, and I just like filmed like loads of other really good windsurfers, like Bubble and Max, on a really old like shitty camera, and made an edit. And I think ever since then I've always kind of, either if I've got film of myself and not even just windsurfing, just like, I remember just like weird trampoline videos and stuff, but I'd just make edits when I was like pretty young, and then obviously it got more into the windsurfing. I kind of get inspiration from, like, as I said before, all these kind of sports like on YouTube and these YouTubers, I guess. And I guess the main kind of inspiration I got from was actually this mountain bike series called Life Behind Bars, I think it was called. And it was kind of all the behind the scenes of this like pro mountain biker's career. And even though I'm nowhere near like a professional windsurfer, I just thought it'd be cool to kind of like see the behind the scenes of like windsurf competitions and stuff that I was doing in the UK. But then, yeah, for me it was really tricky because I was kind of trying to copy this series that I'd seen, and I guess it wasn't really like me, like who I was really. And I think it's taken a while for me to like be myself on camera. I think those first videos, I'd say I was kind of trying to be like copy what those guys are doing more. Well, maybe now I'm figuring it out a little bit more. It's been really wicked to kind of build that. It's pretty niche and pretty small, but like a little community, I guess, and like all the support or like the comments and stuff are pretty motivating, I'd say.
I'll sit outside again and wait for it to rain. I'll make it wash away everything that caused you pain. I'm going through the trash, trying to find anything you might have thrown away.
think the new tour is pretty cool now because it puts less emphasis on like these kind of more trick spots, and there's a lot of like just more pure wave riding spots, which could be really good. I guess this year I'm just kind of seeing how that new tour's gonna work, and then hopefully, yeah, I'd still like want to do some more events, but then yeah, it just comes down to like, what the hell am I going to be doing? Am I going to have the money to go to these places and stuff like that? So I'd say competition's definitely something I want to keep going. But yeah, I guess on the other side, making videos is still like something I'm really motivated for. Probably actually more than competitions, especially like when I see some videos that come out from like surfing or other sports, and I just think like, oh, if I could make something like that, that would be really cool. Hello.
Hello.
That doesn't look like yours. That one is.
I have to check my order.
That's nice and easy.
This is.
That is definitely yours. It had your name on the packing list.
It's like a weird gradient
Disco.
thing. Yeah, pretty disco-y.
Disco.
So bright.
I don't have a really good memory of a particular beginning day, but I've got a really good memory of some pictures
Right.
that I see that come up on my computer, and I'm like, I remember that.
Right.
Lucas going across the lagoon, but I got specific days I remember. I remember you progressing onto the sea. You know,
It's a
going.
big step.
Yeah, it was a huge step.
Yeah.
And I remember you getting through shore breaks, which is a massive step. I remember your first forwards as well, which is a colossal step.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember the first initial goes on a board, but I remember you going up and down the lagoon and then making that transition to the sea, which is the difficult one from Hove.
Finishing uni in 2 months. No, not 2 months. A month. Flipping out.
Or
Oh my
by
god.
the time this is out.
Yeah, by the time this is out, I would finish uni, but at the moment there's like, what, 1 month left. So it feels like it's gone pretty quick. And yeah, I don't think I really have any plans. I know like there's a lot of people that are kind of like prepared stuff and know exactly what they want to do. And I think I know what I don't want to do, but I still don't know what I really want to do yet. So I guess I'm really lucky to have lived in like 2 really amazing places, like really different, like Brighton to kind of Falmouth and Cornwall, but 2 amazing places. But I still feel that it is just a, you know, really small part of the world, and there's so many places that I'd like to kind of explore and see what it's like to live there. You know, Brighton will always be home, but definitely Cornwall was left like a little mark in me. Alright, so yeah, the plan after uni is no plan, and basically we'll just see where it takes me. It might just be a 9-to-5 job, hey. It might just be working at Tesco's, but we'll see.